Hello, I'm Jenny and welcome to the online studio. In this practice, we're going to be inspired by the ocean. So I've brought my mat down to the beach to try and inspire you. Our bodies are made up mostly of water. So I want today for you to think about this idea that we have an internal ocean within us. So this lovely idea that we can go with the flow, we can find some fluidity within our movement. I'm really thinking today about how the movement feels rather than how it looks. Come onto your mat, find a comfortable seat. We're going to start by just placing the hands onto the knees or into your lap, closing the eyes. Just taking a few moments to settle in. Just allowing these sit bones to connect down towards the earth today. Finding length through the spine, the neck, and the crown of the head as you find and create space through the body. And then connecting in with your breath. Your breath being this continuous ebb and flow of energy in and out of your body. Don't change anything right now, but just continue with your natural breath, noticing the breath in and the breath out. As these waves of breath continue to radiate through your body. Maybe deepening the breath here, finding your ujjayi breath, our lovely ocean sounding breathing. So as you inhale and exhale, just starting to create that little sound of the ocean waves, that restriction at the back of your throat. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Notice as you begin to breathe a little bit deeper here, the warmth, that energy that starts to build through your body. We'll take 5 more lovely big deep breaths. Just allow that breath to fill your body today. The wave of breath as you breathe in, and the wave of breath as you let go. On your next breath, taking a lovely big deep breath in, filling the body through belly, ribs and chest, and then a big exhale out through your mouth. Softly blink your eyes open. Tip the left ear towards the left shoulder. Nice, and then just dropping the chin down towards the chest. Bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Nice, so just take these neck rolls, chin to chest dropping down. This nice kind of semicircle through the neck. Just starting to bring that nice sense of fluid movement into your body with something so simple. And on your next one, take an inhale and just bring the head all the way back to center. Sweep the fingertips up towards the sky. As we exhale, take the right hand down towards the mat, left fingertips sweeping overhead. Soften through that right elbow. As we inhale, float back through center. Left hand comes down, right fingertips reach. Nice inhale back through center. Right hand comes down, left fingertips sweeping up and over. And then as we exhale, floating the left hand all the way out in front of you. Bring it round to the mat and then reach the right fingertips up and overhead and then sweep the other way. So we start to create these really lovely big circles. Notice how good that feels for your lower back, for the side of your body. Take one more. And then inhale, bring yourself all the way back through center. Bring the palms together. Exhale, hands towards the heart. We're going to extend the legs out really nice and wide today. So extend those legs into a nice wide straddle. Nice, flex the feet, ground down through the backs of the legs, through the sit bones, and then turning the torso over the left leg. Hands are going to come either side of that left thigh. Take an inhale, lift the heart and chest. And as you exhale, allow the heart to melt down towards the front thigh. Nice, inhale, lifting the heart and chest. Exhale, melting the chest down towards the thigh. One more, inhale. Exhale, ripple down. Inhale, come all the way back through center. Draw the right sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh. The right hand's going to come over to the right side of your mat. Rolling up onto the knee, lift the hip. Reach the left fingertips all the way up and overhead. As we exhale, the bottom comes back down towards your mat. The left fingertips reach towards the left toes. Nice. Inhale, the right hand comes down, lift the hips, left fingertips reaching up and overhead. Exhale, sweeping the left hand down, touching the left toes. Nice. One more time. Right hand comes down, left fingertips reaching up and overhead, lift the hips. And then exhale, sweeping down, reaching the left fingertips towards the toes. Nice. As you inhale, just come all the way back through center. Extend the right leg all the way out. Come back into that straddle. And then from here, taking it to the other side. So the torso is going to turn over the right thigh. Flexing the feet, ground down through the leg. Take an inhale, lifting the heart. Turning the torso over the right thigh, and then as you exhale, slowly release the chest down towards that front thigh. Nice. Maybe walk the hands a little further forward as we inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, melt the heart down towards that front thigh. Nice. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, melting. Inhale, bring yourself all the way back up to center. The sole of the left foot turns into the inside of the right thigh. Left hand comes down towards your mat. When you're ready, lifting up with the bottom, rolling onto that left knee, reaching the right fingertips up and overhead as you lift the hips. As we exhale, float the right hand down, touching the right toes. Inhale, floating up high, lift the hips. Exhale, floating to touch the right toes. One more time, left hand comes behind, lift the hips, reach the right hand up and overhead. Exhale, floating down, come to reach the right toes. Slowly rising all the way up to a seated position. Extend the leg back out and just give the legs a little bit of a shake. We're going to cross the legs out in front of us. You're going to roll onto the knees. And then come to all fours. So spread the fingers really, really nice and wide. Shoulders in line with the wrists, the hips in line with the knees. As we inhale, the belly drops, the heart lifts, and the gaze comes forward. As we exhale, rounding through your spine, bring the gaze towards the belly. Nice. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts, cat-cow. Exhale, rounding through the spine. And just continue with this movement a couple more times. So start to build in any kind of organic movement, maybe doing little hip circles. Nice. And then just coming all the way back to center. Having a little wiggle around, not worrying about how this looks, but just noticing what feels good for your body. Nice. Take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, the gaze comes forward. This time as you exhale, rounding through the spine, bring the bottom back towards the heels, finding child's pose. Inhale, bring it forward, heart lifts, gaze forward. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Nice. Take a couple more of these. Inhale. Exhale. Start to build that nice fluid movement. Nice. Beautiful. On your next one, as you inhale, sliding forward onto your belly, release the toes. Hands by the sides of the ribs. Inhale, lift into cobra. Exhale, ripple the heart back down towards your mat. Inhale, lifting heart high. Exhale, rippling back down towards your mat. Last one, maybe coming up a little higher, only if it feels okay for the lower back. Elbows draw back and down, and then as you exhale, ripple it back down towards your mat. From here, we're going to press up onto all fours. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Take a few moments here, maybe pedal out the feet, each one of the knees, spread the fingers, tailbone reaches high. Relax the head and neck here, take a full breath in and a big breath out. As you inhale, begin to walk the hands back towards the feet. Find a nice big fold at the back edge of your mat. So just take a moment here, find a fold at the back edge of your mat, soften the knees, let the head and neck go. Nice big fold. Beautiful. Give the hips a little wiggle from side to side. Just coming back to center. Inhale, hands to shins. Gaze comes forward, heart lifts halfway. As we exhale, fold, float it back down. Inhale, halfway. Keep the movement going. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, nice flat back. Exhale, fold, let it go. From here, inhale, slowly walk the hands back towards the front edge of your mat. Find downward facing dog. Take a full breath in through your nose and a big breath out. Walk the feet a little closer together. Inhale, right toes reach up behind you. As you exhale, float that right foot through in between the hands. Drop the left knee, release the left toes. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Hug that left thigh forward, soften the shoulders here. Nice. Take another lovely big deep breath. And then as we exhale, we're going to drop the right hand behind to touch the back of the left leg. So we're coming to touch the back of that left thigh, reaching the left fingertips up and overhead. Nice. As we exhale, float the hands either side of that front foot. Walk the hands a little further back towards you. Start to straighten through the right leg. Take an inhale, hamstring stretch. Exhale, melt the heart over that front thigh. Inhale, walk the hands either side of the front foot. Sweep the fingertips up, low lunge. We're going to come and do that little sequence a couple of times. Exhale, right hand towards that left leg. Reach the left fingertips up and overhead. Lovely. As we exhale, float the hands either side of that front foot. And then walk the hands back towards you, straighten through the right leg. Take an inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, melt the heart over that front thigh. Walk the hands either side of that front foot. Inhale, fingertips sweep up, low lunge. Hug that left thigh forward. Reach the right hand behind towards that back leg. Left fingertips reach up and overhead. A little revolved warrior. And as we exhale, float the hands either side of that front foot. Walk the hands back towards you. Start to straighten through the front leg. Take an inhale, lift the heart and chest. And exhale, fold. Inhale, bring yourself back. Hands either side of the front foot as you bend the knee. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Left hand stays where it is. Sweep the right fingertips up towards the sky. As we exhale, right hand comes down. This time we're going to step to our plank. Press away with the heels, nice and strong here. Draw the belly in. As we exhale, either releasing the knees or lowering yourself all the way down towards your mat. Hands by the sides of the body. Inhale, lifting heart and chest. Press through pelvis and tops of feet. Cobra. As we exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a big breath out. Walk the feet a little closer together. Inhale, left toes reaching up behind. Nice. As we exhale, float that left foot through in between the hands. Drop the right knee, release the toes. Inhale, low lunge. Hug that right thigh forward. Take a breath. This time as we exhale, the left hand's going to come behind to touch that right thigh. Right fingertips reach up and overhead. As we exhale, float the hands either side of that front foot. Begin to walk the hands back towards you, straightening through the leg. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, melt the heart over that front thigh. Walk the hands either side of the front foot. Inhale, sweep up, low lunge. Exhale, left hand coming down towards the back leg, right fingertips reaching up and overhead. As we exhale, float the hands either side of that front foot. Walk the hands back towards you. Straighten through the left leg. Flex the foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, melt the heart. Walk the hands forward. Inhale. Reach the fingertips up high. Low lunge. Exhale, hand comes behind, touching the back of the right thigh. Right fingertips reach up and overhead. Last time. Exhale, hands either side of that front foot. Start to walk the hands back towards you. Straighten through the left leg. Take an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, melt the heart over that front thigh. Nice. Bend that front knee. Hands either side of that front foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Step back. Find your plank. As you exhale, lowering down towards your mat, maybe dropping those knees first or releasing all the way. Elbows coming in towards the sides of the body as you lift the heart, finding cobra. Exhale, floating all the way back down. From here, pressing up onto the knees, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. And a big breath out. Walk the feet a little closer together. Inhale, float the right foot high. Bend the knee and open up through the hip. Right foot towards the left. Nice. As we inhale, right toes reach up behind, square the hips off, and then exhale, float that right foot all the way through in between the hands. From here, reaching up high, finding our high lunge, pressing away through that back heel. Take a breath here, sink down through those hips, press through that front foot and press out through that back heel. As we exhale, we're going to take the right hand towards the back of the left thigh, reaching up and over with the left fingertips. Nice. As we exhale, floating those hands all the way down. Slowly here, just creating a little bit more space. Right foot draws out towards the edge of the mat. Left hand to the earth, right fingertips reach up. Exhale, right hand comes down, step back into your plank. Take it through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, heart lifting. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, float the left foot high. Bend the knee and open up through the hip. Nice. As we inhale, square the hips off as you reach the left toes up behind you. And then as you exhale, float the left foot through in between your hands. Inhale, reach the fingertips up high. High lunge. Opening through the heart space, pressing out through that back heel. As we exhale, we're going to take the left hand down towards the back of the right leg. Right fingertips reaching up and overhead. Nice. As we exhale, float the hands either side of that front foot. Just wiggle that left foot out slightly here to give the hips space. Left hand reaches up towards the sky to find a twist. Exhale, left hand comes down. Step back into your plank. Take it through a vinyasa, either dropping the knees or lowering yourself down towards the earth. Hands by the sides of the ribs. As you inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Nice. Take a full breath in. And a big breath out. Rising onto the tiptoes, tiptoeing the feet towards the front edge of your mat. We're going to heel toe the feet out towards the edge of your mat. Drop the tailbone towards the earth. Finding a yogi squat here. Fingertips can stay on the ground, or you can kind of just start to wiggle from side to side, maybe coming onto each of the tiptoes, bringing a little bit of movement in here. Nice. And then just coming all the way back to center, fingertips towards the earth. Slowly, you're going to reach those fingertips out in front of you. Take a moment to slowly draw the tailbone down towards the ground. Lift the feet and come straight into your boat. So drawing the belly in, lifting the toes. Flex the feet here as you draw the belly in and lift the chest. Maybe you can begin to straighten the legs, drawing the belly in here. It wouldn't be an ocean-inspired flow without a Navasana. Take a couple of breaths. Nice and strong through that core, and then exhale, release, just hug it in. Nose draws towards the knees. Nice. From here, reach the fingertips out nice and slowly. We're going to round through the spine and bring yourself all the way down onto your mat. See if you can keep those feet connected to the ground as you come down. Take a nice big breath out once you reach the earth. Beautiful. And then just hug the knees in towards the chest. Little rock from side to side. We're going to bring the feet down towards the ground. Make sure you can tickle the heels with your fingertips. So feet about hip width apart. Finding our bridge today, pressing through the feet, arms down by the sides of the body, and then slowly beginning to lift up from the tailbone, peeling the spine off your mat. Maybe tucking the chest towards the chin, squeezing the bottom, making sure those glutes are switched on. You might want to interlace the hands underneath, draw the shoulder blades together, see if you can lift the hips a little higher. Nice, take another lovely big deep breath. It's beautiful opening for the front of the body. Releasing the hands and the arms. You're slowly going to bring the spine all the way back down towards the earth. So make sure you give yourself space by releasing the arms just to the outside edges of your mat. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly going to roll that wave of a spine all the way down towards the earth. Upper back, middle back, lower back. The base of the spine reconnecting with the ground beneath you. Take a moment to notice how good that feels. And draw the knees in towards your chest. A little hug in. Nice. We're going to bring the soles of the feet back down towards your mat and just shift the hips over towards the right. Extending your arms out and then dropping the knees towards the left side. Maybe the gaze comes over the right shoulder. Just take a couple of breaths. Just taking a couple of breaths here in this twist. Enjoying this beautiful sensation for the body. Nice. When you're ready, take a lovely big deep inhale. And as you exhale, just draw the knees all the way back through center. Hug the knees in towards the chest. And then bring the feet back down towards your mat. Shuffle the hips towards the left. Let the knees drop towards the right. Extending the arms out. Maybe bring the gaze over the left shoulder. And making this work for you. So what feels good for your body today? You might have to create a little bit more space where you need to. Just allowing the twist to do its work, its job. energizing us with these new waves of energy each time we come out of our twist. Take a lovely big deep inhale. And as you exhale, draw the knees all the way back to center. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Big hug in. Nice. And then soles of the feet coming together, the knees dropping out wide, finding your Supta Baddha Konasana, this lovely diamond shape. Maybe one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your belly. Closing the eyes, just reconnecting with your breath. Maybe finding that Ujjayi breath once again. As you inhale, the belly expands, the chest rises. As you exhale, the belly drops, the chest releases. Maybe taking a few moments just to visualize those waves rolling in and out of the beach. When you're ready, slowly releasing the hands. Going to bring the hands to the outer edges of the thighs and then just draw the knees all the way back together. Going to hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug in, squeezing into a little ball. And then exhale, release. Letting the legs come all the way out in front of you. The arms just away from the body. Take up as much space as you can today. A few minutes here for our Savasana. So just taking a full breath in through your nose. Expanding through belly, ribs and chest. And a big exhale out through your mouth. Just taking a full breath in through your nose, expanding through belly, ribs and chest. And a big exhale out through your mouth. Letting go. Just allowing the body to soften here. Maybe just noticing how you're feeling. Maybe you can feel that sense of prana, that energy, those waves of prana just radiating through your body, reaching the fingertips and the toes. Staying here for as long as you need to today. And whenever you feel ready, just to bringing your awareness back to the breath, back to the body. Start to bring little movements in, fingertips and toes, maybe the head from side to side. Bring that movement to wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Take a beautiful big stretch. Big yawn here if you need one, and then exhale, draw the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a really big, well-deserved hug in. A little roll to one side, staying curled up here just for a moment. And then using the hands to slowly bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed, bringing the hands to rest on the knees or in your lap. Just noticing how you feel. Any sensations in your body. And when you're ready, take a lovely big deep inhale in, scooping up all of that light and joy you've created through your practice today. Bring the palms together above the head, and as you exhale, draw the hands down through to heart center. Finishing this practice with one big cleansing breath. So when you're ready, take a lovely big deep inhale through your nose, filling up through the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And a big releasing exhale out through your mouth. Bowing the head. Thank you all for flowing with me today. I hope you can find a little movement and flow within your life as well. Thank you all so much for joining me here. See you again soon. Bye.